Hello everyone. I've decided to make a short video concerning the changing of the tyre on my R1. This is something that's actually bloody irritating me at the moment. The weather's fine and I'm stuck with the bike on its stands, as you can see. I've had the Paddock stands before, for a number of years now, but the one I've been using for all my other bikes isn't compatible with the front of the R1. So I did a search online and I found this stand here. It's produced by BikeTec, I believe, and I bought it through M&P Direct. It's of the UnderFork variety, where there's two pins under the fork stanchion, and it works reasonably well, in so much it holds the bike relatively securely. Out of the box, it comes in three sections. You got the left arm or leg, followed by a handle which simply slips in over a swaged part of the pipe and then is secured by an Allen bolt and a nut. And then obviously the right hand side for a leg or arm. Now, as you can see, the UnderFork adapters just simply slide through a housing or sleeve which is inside the arm or leg itself. Now, I tightened these Allen bolts and nuts up until it just started to deform the tube, so it's very tight, alright? But even then, you still get a small amount of rotation on the legs. What I mean by that is that when the bike takes a weight, or even without weight, it falls in just slightly that way. Before I tighten these bolts up, these legs are just flapping about, which indicates that the tolerance on the tubing here and the bolt, the securing bolt, although reasonably close, is a bit slack really. Tightening it up, pinching it up does help, but it's still not really adequate. Furthermore, when the weight of the bike is on the pins, the UnderFork adapter itself is then also dropping slightly in relation to the sleeve. So it's maybe difficult to see with the camera, but the arm is falling inwards slightly, and then the pinion of the UnderFork adapter is also dropping slightly, which then leads to a situation which you might just be able to see here. You can see the daylight underneath this corner of the fork leg or fork stanchion, but she's tight here. Okay, so that's the amount of slippage that's occurring in the stand. Now, I'd say it's still safe even like that. There's nowhere for it to go. You've got, this pin here is, I don't know if you can see with the light, but she's only just grabbing the bottom of the fork leg there, yeah? Okay, she's just there and no more. But this one here, there's nowhere for it to go. And I've had a thought about this what would happen if this, if for instance that wasn't there. That would try to rotate round then, the weight of the bike would try to push this whole thing round on that shaft. But it is there, and it cannot go, even if it slipped up over the side of it here, it'd still hit the front. It cannot go anywhere. All of this is just niggles, okay? This isn't what I'm really annoyed about. What I'm really annoyed about, if you just give me a moment here, I'll explain. This is the retaining bolt on the, I don't have a lot of room here, this is the retaining bolt on the axle. Now, I'll just take that off for now. Excuse me. Right, that's the retaining bolt off, okay? Then it's simply a case of just pushing the axle through. Now, well, it's not quite as simple as pushing it through. You just got to give it a slight bit of encouragement. But whenever having been off before, she's relatively easy to come out. I'm just tapping that with a small socket extension there. I'm not putting any force on it. And as you can see, it's slowly cut. Okay, that's it out now, okay? You heard the wheel drop there. And as you can see, that's not going to get past there. What a cunt, eh? So, it's a piss poor design. And although it was cheap, you know, at £30, my other Paddock stand was just as cheap, and it worked a lot better for many more years than this one will. I'm now faced with either returning the stand or altering it for my own purposes, which I'm quite happy to do. But it still means I've got the extra fucking about of altering the stand after paying 30 quid for it. You know, that's not acceptable. As a customer, I'm fed up with that. You know, sort of treatment from larger enterprises. You know, they just think they can sell you crap, and then you just take it because you got no other fucking comeback. Now I've contacted M&P, and they say that they'll arrange to collect the stand, right? And once they get it returned, I've got to first show them photos of my issue. And once I've returned it, or after I've start again. Once I've taken photos to show my issue, they'll then arrange to collect it. Once it's been collected, they'll then investigate the situation and issue me with an alternative. Now this is a Saturday morning, well, Saturday afternoon now I guess. I should be out on my bike today, and instead I'm fucking around taking goddamn videos of some of the things that's frustrating the fuck out of me. Pardon my French, but that's I need to express myself quite clearly, yeah? See that there? Say no more about that before I have the fucking riot police at my door. Fuck it, eh? And finally, just so you know, this tubing is really quite thin. I'd say it's about 1 millimeter thick in its wall section. Probably adequate, But if that got any sort of damage at all, I wouldn't be confident in its ability to hold the weight of the bike. I think it would collapse pretty readily if the tubing was damaged in any way. But for now, it seems quite secure. I might be a little bit overcautious in that respect, so you can take that under advisement. I mean, what the fuck, eh? Jesus, look at it. Right, I'm going to leave it at that, folks. My advice to you is to contact any bike accessory dealer directly and question them thoroughly on the suitability of any accessory they sell you regarding your make and model of motorbike. M&P Direct, the chap I spoke to on the phone was relatively helpful, but he started questioning whether or not I had made a mistake in the ordering of the stand. Now, the stand, when it was advertised on eBay, was specifically advertised as being suitable for the R1. When I went to their website, however, to double check, it was referred to as a universal stand. It doesn't really matter. The stand was, if it's universal or specifically for the R1, I would have expected it to suit an R1. It doesn't. And then to have them insinuate that I'd made the mistake is another level of annoyance, which I won't vocabularize on tape, eh? So, this is getting posted onto YouTube, and I hope M&P listen to it. I hope they take note of the frustration they're causing their customers, so that they can have the opportunity to improve upon their service. Because at the moment, M&P, you suck. Okay? And that's all I have to say about that. And as for BikeTec, I'm never ever buying any of your products ever again. You really are incompetent bastards, as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to mess my weekend on my motorbike because of you cunts. So fuck yous. Right, that's all I have to say. Cheerio for now.